In the summer of 1995, in the heart of Oslo, Norway, a young woman checked into one of the city's most elegant hotels. She carried no luggage except for a briefcase, spoke in calm, measured tones, and used a name that would later be revealed as entirely fake: Jennifer Fairgate. She never checked out. Instead, just days later, she was found dead inside her locked hotel room. A single bullet had ended her life. But who she really was and what happened in those final hours remains one of the most haunting unsolved mysteries in modern Europe. This is the story of Jennifer Fairgate. On the evening of May 31st, 1995, Jennifer walked into Hotel Plaza, a luxury high-rise in the center of Oslo. She was well-dressed, confident, and alone. At the reception desk, she spoke perfect English with what witnesses described as a slight German accent. She registered as Jennifer Fairgate from Verlaine, Belgium, and gave a phone number and address. Accompanying her, at least on paper, was a man named Lois Fairgate. But as investigators would later learn, everything on that form was a lie. The address didn't exist, the phone number didn't work, and no trace of a Jennifer Fairgate or Lois Fairgate was ever found anywhere in the world. She was given room 2805 on the 28th floor, a high, quiet corner with a panoramic view of the city. Over the next 2 days, hotel staff noticed something odd. Jennifer kept the "Do Not Disturb" sign on the door almost the entire time. She never provided a credit card, never handed over ID, and rarely left the room. The minibar went untouched. Then came the night of June 3rd. At 10:44 p.m., a hotel security guard made his way to room 2805. Jennifer hadn't paid her deposit, and the hotel needed to contact her. He knocked. No answer. He knocked again. This time, a muffled gunshot rang out from inside. When the guard opened the door minutes later with a key, he found a chilling scene. Jennifer was lying on the bed. She was dressed in black, her head resting on the pillow, a 9mm pistol in her hand. Blood covered the wall behind her. There were no signs of struggle. The door had been double locked from the inside, a fact that would puzzle investigators for decades. At first glance, it looked like a suicide, but almost immediately, things didn't add up. The weapon, a semi-automatic pistol, had no fingerprints on it. In fact, there were no fingerprints anywhere in the room. Not on the door handle, not on the TV remote, not even on the glass she drank from. Someone had meticulously wiped everything clean. Even more puzzling, all the labels had been removed from her clothing, including those sewn inside her jacket. The serial number on the gun had been partially filed off. She carried no wallet, no credit cards, no passport, no personal belongings. Jennifer Fairgate, as it turned out, didn't exist. Police ran her photograph through international databases. They checked missing persons reports across Europe. They even contacted Belgian authorities, but the address she'd provided was fictional. It was as if she had appeared out of thin air. The autopsy revealed she was likely in her early to mid-20s, about 5 feet 10 inches, athletic build, with well-manicured nails and expensive dental work. She was healthy, clean, and well-groomed. Investigators also noted something striking. Her posture with the weapon, the lack of hesitation in the shot, and her efficient, minimal packing were consistent with someone who had military or intelligence training. But here's where the story takes a darker turn. There were no signs of a forced entry. No one was seen leaving her room after the gunshot. Hotel records showed no second keycard use. And yet, many experts believe it's unlikely she committed suicide. For one, the gun was positioned in a way that did not match the trajectory of the bullet through her head. Second, if she had shot herself, there would normally be fingerprints or trace evidence on the weapon. There were none. Third, her hand was unnaturally clean, not consistent with someone who had just fired a 9mm pistol at close range. It was as if someone else had pulled the trigger, wiped everything down, and vanished without a trace. Some staff claimed they saw a man with her earlier in the week, but no one ever identified him. The hotel's security cameras at the time were limited, and no footage of anyone entering or leaving her room was ever found. Investigators pursued several theories. One of the most prominent: Jennifer was an undercover intelligence operative. During the 1990s, Oslo was a hotspot for diplomatic activity, especially involving Eastern and Western Europe. A spy could easily use a false identity and check into a hotel without raising suspicion. If her cover was blown, or if her mission failed, she may have been silenced. Another theory: she may have been part of organized crime or a trafficking network. The removal of labels, the fake identity, the cleanup of the crime scene all point to a planned operation, not a spontaneous act. Of course, there's also the possibility that she did, in fact, take her own life, and went to great lengths to hide her identity beforehand. But even then, questions remain. Why go to such extreme measures? And how did she obtain an illegal firearm with a filed-off serial number? For years, her case lay dormant, but it never truly disappeared. In 2016, Norwegian journalists reopened the investigation. Modern forensic techniques revealed new clues. The gunshot residue on her hand was inconclusive. DNA traces found in the room didn't match anyone in the system. And once again, the case hit a wall. Today, room 2805 in the Hotel Plaza is just another luxury suite. Guests sleep there, unaware that it was once the epicenter of a mystery that has puzzled detectives, journalists, and armchair sleuths for nearly 3 decades. The woman known only as Jennifer Fairgate is buried in an unmarked grave in Oslo. Police still don't know her real name, where she came from, or why she died that night. Some believe she was an elite agent on a covert mission gone wrong. Others think she was running from someone or something that finally caught up to her. And then there are those who believe she was simply a woman who wanted to erase herself from the world entirely. Whatever the truth is, it's still locked away in the shadows of that hotel room. One woman, one gunshot, no fingerprints, no past, no answers. The mystery of Jennifer Fairgate endures, not just because it's unsolved, but because it's terrifyingly precise. Whoever she was, she didn't want to be found. And so far, she hasn't been.